Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be starting a brand new character today. Sadly, JKL the Adequate is no longer with us. As you know, I always had these main characters that we use all the gods. Sadly, JKL the Adequate is still with us. However, he's glitching out. I crash like every other time I play him. For some reason, I don't know what's happened. Maybe it was the mods, maybe it wasn't the mods, maybe it's just this time. Who knows? Maybe he just glitched out. It's Skyrim, so I'm not asking any questions. However, I am gonna go on ahead and make a brand new god character. And we're probably gonna treat this kind of like a let's play, but not really a let's play. So I'm gonna record most of the time that I'm playing this character to document it. And we're gonna play, and maybe when he gets to 100 days, we can do a 100 days video, this, that, and other. Anyway, we're gonna get on into it. To go ahead and spare you guys, I'm not gonna do any of these crazy races. My main is always a Nord. I love the Nords. We're gonna go to a preset and just keep him as a preset, maybe make his skin just a tad darker. Okay, so in this video we have a line out document on what all we're gonna do. This is the best start in Skyrim 2023, baby. We have to do a lot. I'm gonna show you guys the best bow, the best one-handed, the best two-handed, the best spells, best light armor, the best heavy armor, and how to do it relatively early on in your game. Now, I am playing the Anniversary Edition. Alright guys, we're pretty much just going to go through Helgen Keep like normal, taking everything that we can possibly take of value and try to sell it later. We want to take as much stuff as we possibly can carry. And to go on ahead and make things even, I'm going to be playing on Adept difficulty for this playthrough. It's the one I find the most balanced. Okay, here we go. Our very first fight as JKL the Greater. Oh man, we're kind of tearing it up. Tearing him up, baby. Okay, and I believe for this guy, usually I go with a light armor variant. However, I think this time I'm gonna go with heavy armor. Alright, when we get right here, you're gonna want to actually come up this way. This broken grate. There's gonna be something up here of value. I don't really remember what it is. Ooh, a coin purse. And a potion of minor healing. Alright, now when we get up here, there's a very important thing that we're going to want to do. First off, we want to take all the crap out of this. Equip our steel dagger in our right hand.
You can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead.
We're just going to hit him until we level up, I guess. Have to level up at least one time. And now, so we're level 2, we can just put that in whatever you want to put it in. And we're going to come all the way over here to Sneak. Now we're going to invest 1 point into this right here. And now we can level up Sneak. Okay, that's going to get us all the way up to Sneak level 40. And I'm not going to put anything else into it. I'm not even going to kill the bear. We're just going to go on about our day. Now that we have used and abused Rayloff. What we're going to do very first after coming out here, we are on to step number 3. We've made our character. We have cleared Helgen Keep, and we're on to step number 3, which is Embershard Mine, Agnes's Cabin, Enese's Cabin, Guardian Stone, Bandit Camp, and Thalmor Massacre, which I'm sure you guys are all very, very familiar with. Right down here, we're going to see our very first one to mark off the list, which is the Bandit Camp. We come down here, you can see we can already get a bow upgrade. And bam, there we go. You can get an armor upgrade as well with this iron armor. And a shield if you want to play with a shield. Okay, now we can grab this here. Bam. That is an enchanted piece of gear. And you can sell this and read it. And it's going to give you a little level there in one-handed. Now, if you want to use that a little bit smarter, you can wait until you're level 99. Okay, now we're looking for the Thalmor Massacre, which is right here at this statue of Talos. Kick a puppy real quick. That is the Bandit Camp, and over here to the southwest you're going to see a little area that comes up right here, and we're going to be able to find all of this. We can take all this to go on ahead and sell. On the edge you're going to see a Thalmor soldier with a whole bunch of crap that we are going to be able to take. Let's go to the Guardian Stones. All right, and here we are at the Guardian Stones. This is definitely the way that Bethesda wanted me to get there. Okay, you can pick whichever one you want. I always pick the Warrior Stone just because that's my playstyle. This is going to affect all of the red skills from archery all the way over to enchanting. Enchanting to archery is going to be a warrior skill. Now, if you go with the Thief Stone, you're going to be from archery overlaps all the way through these skills to alchemy. Mage overlaps alchemy all the way to enchanting. So that's kind of the way. You can see red, blue, and green. That's just kind of a nice way to tell the difference there. Let's go over to Enese's. Well, actually, we'll do Embershard Mine first. Enese's Cabin really is only useful for the alchemy table.
Now ain't This is a surprise.
Let's go on ahead and do this. Now that we have this location, I'm actually going to go on ahead and go to Riverwood. Now, the reason I'm going to do this is so we can sell and then gain all of our gold back, or all of our carry weight back, I should say. There is nothing quite like making a new character in Skyrim. This is the best feeling in the world. It's like a new Minecraft world, dude. It's just, the world is your oyster. Nothing's been done yet. It's just so perfect. Nothing beats starting a new Skyrim character, in my opinion. All right, now that we're here in Riverwood, we're going to go to the Riverwood Trader and Alvor right here. All right, let's talk to Alvor, ask him if he has anything for sale. Now, we can buy something if we have the gold for it. Anyway, the main things we're going to be able to sell are these here. And we'll keep our lockpicks. Now we're going to go over here to Lucan Valerius, the Riverwood Trader. All right, what do you got for sale? Now that we started the Golden Claw, sell. Now that we've sold all that stuff, now that we've made it here, we're going to go back to Embershard Mine and Anissa's Cabin. Now, I'm going to go do Anissa's Cabin first, then we're going to teleport to the mine. Anissa's Cabin is going to be that little like house up there on that. We're almost to Anissa's Cabin, surely. I want to know if it starts with an E or an A. I can't remember. There it is. You see it, baby. No. Okay, let's come over here and unlock that. And we can come down here to an enchantment table and a nice little alchemy lab. And there's going to be an alchemy book right there to level up. Okay, so we've killed Anisse, and she has some some mage robes that we can sell. Now, let's go do Embershard Mine and move on to the next step. Now, there are a couple of two-handed weapons here if you want to use two-handed weapons. Ooh, we'll definitely take that. That is crazy good find. And a orcish dagger. So right back here, we can grab a coin purse. And let's go way over here and just kill some more bandits. We're going to loot this place to its entirety. Light armor forging, that's going to be smithing. Fantastic, almost missed that. Now that we've done all of this, let's go right back here to Riverwood. And one of the good reasons that we went with Rayloff is we can't actually talk to Girder. Now, I'm not going to do that yet. We're going to wait here. Ooh, the Riverwood Trader's already open. I guess it's because we have the quest. Now, let's see here. What do you got for sale? Let's go ahead and buy something from him. I'm pretty sure we're going to have quite a bit to sell to him. Does he have iron gloves? He has Brawler's iron gloves. I don't really want the Brawler's ones. They're actually, I'll buy a backpack. Carrying capacity increased. Okay, now we're going to wait until it is daytime. We have actually spent a crap ton of time just walking around. So I'm going to wait about 16 hours here. We're looking for a very specific person. You can pick here, this is going to be our follower. You can either pick Sven or Feyendal, which I don't see, but I do see Girder here, so I'm going to talk to her. Feyendal is sometimes kind of hard to find. But you can pick whichever one you want, and there's going to be some more followers later in the guide when we get to Whiterun. There he is, right here. What's your problem with Sven? All right, now we go in here. And you can betray Sven, and you're going to get Sven if you do that. Or betray Feyendal, and you'll get Sven, obviously. But we're going to side with Feyendal because he can train you up to level 50 archery, and you can just take your gold back. There we go. Follow me. I need your help. Now we have a follower. So we've already done steps 1 through 4 in this video, ladies and gentlemen. We're on to step number 5, which is going to be the best armor in the game. There are 2 sets. We have our light armor variant and our heavy armor variant. I'm going to show you where both are. First, we're going to get the armor that I'm going to be using, which is heavy armor, which for that, we're going to want to come all the way over here, zoom in on your map, and you'll see this right here. Place you a marker. That's where we're going, baby. But we're going to go to Whiterun, and then we're going to kind of loop around here. Well, first we want to get the Whiterun stables. There we go. Whiterun stables. Now that we're here, let's go on ahead. I'd like to hire your carriage. We're going to go to Windhelm first. And now that we're at Windhelm, we can actually get the quest to get the light armor. Let's ignore that and go into Candlehearth Hall. Super easy, super simple. Make sure you pay attention or you'll get lost forever. Walk over here, grab this book, read it, and back out. Alrighty, now we have a long trek, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, feel free to let me know down below. Comment question of the day. Do you pick light armor in Skyrim, heavy armor in Skyrim, or do you use no armor in Skyrim, i.e. mage robes? Let me know in the comment section below. It'll be real interesting to see which one is more and which one's less. I'm gonna guess majority of you guys use heavy armor. If we go straight down here, we are actually going to go here. So we're going to actually come like that way. There's a very specific reason for that. I'm going to show you guys a very cool two-handed weapon that we can get. And you get a ton of creep cluster here. I know a lot of alchemy guys use that. All right, now that we're at the alchemy stone, we're actually going to be able, or alchemy stone, the Atronach stone, I should say. We're not actually going to take this. This is just a nice landmarker to know where this weapon is going to be. Here is the Atronach stone. Right down here is where this weapon is. Obviously, anniversary edition only. A lot of this stuff is anniversary edition, just so you know. Now, this is going to pop up here. Boom, Shadow Rend. Take Shadow Rend. Nope, not going to let us, because it's going to have us fight Shadow. Jekyll the Great's Shadow. He does quite less damage now. Bada bing, bada boom. We were able to kill the Shadow, which should allow us to pick up Shadow Rend. We can actually take any version of Shadow Rend. Like I just got the axe here, as you can see. We have the axe, and we could take the sword, and then the axe will pop up, and we can see now that we have the sword. Pretty cool, pretty simple two-handed weapon. Now, what we're going to do is come right here. Now, we're going to be coming right up there. You can grind out that section. Now, there's going to be some baddies here. We're going to go right past this, and that is where our armor is going to be. Like I said, you have to have the anniversary edition. There's a lot of people saying that you can't do this at a low level too, so we're going to see just what happens if you do this at level 7. Here we go. Climb all the way up here. We'll get a master chest. Take all of this stuff that is useful to us. Bjormund Windstrider. We're going to be able to loot him and get some absolutely amazing armor. Now, you can get this Akatosh thing here too. It doesn't really matter. As you can see here, increases fire resistance by 100%. Carrying capacity increased by 40%. Increases your health by 50%. Two-handed attacks do 30% more damage. We're going to be taking all of that there. Now we have all of our heavy armor. Now let's go get the light armor. Now, we already have tilted scales. Now, where is Yorgrim's Overlook? Yorgrim's Overlook is all the way up here. Okay, now let's take notice at our armor and how good it does now when we go up here to fight these people. The armor that we're going to get right now isn't enchanted like this. However, you can get some very, very good enchants that you can enchant yourself. Some actually would argue that it's better that way to enchant yourself, because you can kind of pick and hand tailor it. If you want to see how to get enchanting to level 100, watch this video right over there. Let's go get this light armor. Now, that is going to be a Sanctioned Seducer. Yeah, Seducer Bandit. You don't want to fight them. We are not the level for that. Bruh. Yeah, walk up to somebody who literally is just bathed in the, or freaking absolutely destroyed. Okay, literally, dude, you have no shot. Nice little skeleton for the culture. Nice little dual skeleton for the culture. Now, we can retrieve our armor. So, this actually does look pretty unique. Here is the gauntlets, studded dragon scale gauntlets, studded dragon scale armor. We're gonna go ahead and take all of that. Let's see what else is in here. Now, take that. We'll leave all the rest. Don't really care about the rest. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have awesome light armor and heavy armor. What can be next, you ask? We're gonna go get the best spells in all of Skyrim. Now, how we're gonna do that? We're gonna come down here to Bjorlum. Bjorlum's gonna be our best friend, besides Fandal, obviously. Let's go ahead and hire his carriage and go to Winterhold for 50 gold. So we're 70 gold deep in cost right now. Not very expensive. We had that before we even sold anything. Let's go get our daggone spells. Okay, I know this is kind of late in the video to actually say this, but I guess what I'm taking as best start, by best start I mean we are doing all of this before we do the first quest. So anything we can do before the very first quest of Skyrim, that technically is a quote-unquote start. Anything before Bleak Falls, I would take as a start, the start of Skyrim. So, all right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, is Hobbs Fall Cave. Now, I'm not going to fight anybody in here. I'm just going to show you guys. I like to do this every time that I do it. I like to show you guys you can just run through. All right, let's go right over here. Use this small ancient tome chest. Take every single thing out of there. Boom. All right, and we are absolutely done. I did kind of sweat there just to make sure that I didn't die, which we didn't ever really get below half health. But super duper easy. And now when we get out of here, I'll show you all the different spells that we got. We were able to nab Choking Grasp, Elemental Blast, Elemental Bolt, Elemental Burst, Elemental Flare, Fenric's Welcome, Aemon's Noose, Mara's Wrath, Orum's Aquatic Escape, Paralysis Rune, Strangulation, Touch of Death, Unbound Flames, Unbound Freezing, Unbound Storms. That's all we got. And I'm going to learn every single one of those. Boom. We're going to come down here, back to Whiterun. Finally, we're actually going to go into Whiterun. All right, so now let's go into Whiterun. We are only level 8. And now that we're here, we're actually going to go straight to Dragon's Reach. Go ahead and unlock that. All right, here we are to Dragon's Reach. Probably one of my favorite locations in Skyrim. Just one of the most nostalgic. Now, we do have to talk to the Jarl. Go ahead and talk to him. However, we aren't doing Bleak Falls yet, so we should be good. All right, talk to the Jarl. Let's talk to him. Is there anything that you need from me? All right, and now that we have the note, we don't actually have to talk to the Jarl yet. Take the ledger copy from Arcadian's Cauldron. Now, we are actually on a quest to attain one of the cooler bows in all of Skyrim. One of the better bows to start out the game, too. Let's go down to Arcadia's Cauldron, which is going to be located right here. I'll show you how to get there really, really quickly. Here we go. Arcadia's Cauldron located right there. Okay, so we don't have to go to the Hall of the Dead. You can go Hall of the Dead or the stables. I went to the stables. Now we have to go to the Silent Moons camp. It just makes more sense to go to the stables, in my opinion. Now, this can be pretty tough if you're not of a higher level, or at least have good gear, which is just bandits, so it shouldn't be too bad. The Assassin's Journal. Find the assassin in the upper floor of Dragon's Reach when the Jarl is blah, blah, blah. So let's go all the way over here to Dragon's Reach. Super easy now that we have the location. Let's go kill this guy. We can actually come over here to the Jarl's quarters, which is right here. And, you know, this is one of the worst weapons that I'll have in this, but there is a cool little elven sword that you can get in here for a master lock. There he is. I found him. Holy cow, he's actually strong. Whoa, he's actually really strong. Holy crap, he is really, really strong. Okay, and now we can actually grab some ebony arrows, which is really, really dope. And the most important thing, we can grab the Bow of Shadows. Now, what this does, when weapon is drawn, 20% faster, and cast invisibility for 30 seconds. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. Speak to the Jarl's Steward. Now, you're going to want to definitely speak to him because he does give us a pretty handsome amount of gold. Found the assassin and took care of him. There you go. 500 gold. Nice. That gets us our bow for this starter guide. We're going to go ahead and grab Markarth for 20 gold. Now, the reason we're having him wait there is because this will actually kill your followers. So do not do this if you want your follower to live. Simple. All right, now that we have this, we're going to go back to this guy here. Let's go to Riften. Now, we're actually going to do something here in Riften. We're going to go down, and we're going to grab our one-handed weapon for this starter god. Now, this one-handed weapon, obviously, is going to be, say it with me, Anniversary Edition. If you don't have the Anniversary Edition of the game, you won't be able to get it. Public Notice started a Soul Divided. That is the quest that we're going to want to do next. We're going to go down here into the Ratway. Here we go, and we're going to see that it's red. We're going to see blue, green, and red door. We're going to come over here to the red thing because it's red. We're going to have to fight this guy. You'll see it'll change to green, and we're going to go to the green. Aw, and they're reunited. What a lovely, lovely time here for this right here. Let's go on ahead and look at our weapons that we've gotten so far. We've gotten the Bow of Shadows. Really, really cool. Really nice starter bow. We also have Dawnfang, which will turn into Dustfang, I'm pretty sure. And we have a nice Blades Sword. And we have Shadowrend, so we really have all three types already. However, there is one specific two-handed weapon that I want really, really bad.
I've been looking for you. I've been looking for
How did bro get down here?
Let's see.
Okay, well, I think that's the last goal that should be anyway. Warriors Challenge. Yes, this is the last goal for Hindraheim. Let's go get our last weapon. Now, Shadowrend wasn't the actual two-handed weapon. Two-handed weapon that we're going to be getting instead is much, much better than Shadowrend. And Shadowrend was kind of just a stop along the way. So let's go on ahead and talk to Hulda. Looking for work. Got any leads? Yeah, I can't get the ebony blade in this, but the video is going to be over there. I've done that like 5 times this video. Hopefully my editor doesn't get mad at me. The last thing we're going to do is Hindraheim, which just so happens to be way, way down here. In Hindraheim, you have to be level 10, I believe, to get the quest. And Hindraheim, or Mirror Watch, is going to be right here. It's going to be that little tower icon when you travel to Morthal. So we're going to go to here. All right, there it is on the map. We are very, very close, ladies and gentlemen. And I do like Hindraheim much better than Mirror Watch, but then again, I'm never, ever a mage. I have one mage in the history of my time on Skyrim, which has got to be closing in on over 1,000 hours at this point. And there we go. Here is Hindraheim. Now, the one thing we're going to have to do with Hindraheim, we are actually going to have to, I'm going to wait till we have fire damage. All right, now we got the fire. She's going to go over here. I received your letter. Just say I understand. It is between me and you, lady. We have to defeat the warrior and we get the house, I guess, is kind of the way Skyrim works. All right, now we have Hindraheim unlocked as a player home. Very, very nice. Now, this is the best place. Look at this. Oh, baby, just so homely, so nice. So, completed Hindraheim. All right, guys, that's actually it for the starting guide here in Skyrim. Let's go over all we did first. Before you leave, let's go over all the stuff that we were able to get today. First off, we have 2 houses. We were able to find a horse. I don't know what happened to it. However, we did go on ahead and grab a blade sword, a bow of shadows, dusk fang, ebony arrows, and we got a 2-handed weapon, shadow rend. That's pretty much all the weapons that we had. Then, in the terms of armor, we were able to nab the dragon bone mail, which is actually really, really good. Then we were also able to get the dragon scale armor. So we were able to get all weapon tops, and we were able to get all armor tops. Now, we were also able to get all of these awesome spells. It's been over 2 hours in the making of this character. Let me show you just proof. We have been playing for 2 hours. I'm gonna get off here, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to see how to level every single skill in Skyrim, click the playlist right over there. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to read your Bibles. Don't forget to pray. But above all else, don't forget to have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. It's the most important thing that you can do. If you have any questions regarding the faith or regarding Skyrim, feel free to comment them down below. I try to get to all the ones that I can. Don't forget to like the video, help get it out to more and more people. But above all else, thank you all so much for your time. Peace out.